Hi, we are going to see software testing. What is software testing? Testing is the process of executing a program with the intent of finding an error. Then, what is a successful test? It is the one that uncovers an as yet undiscovered errors. Testing techniques. It is broadly classified into two things. One is white box testing, another one is black box testing. White box versus black boxes. The main thing is white box would be performed early in the testing process. Black box testing tends to be applied during later stages of testing. What is white box testing? It is sometimes called glass box testing. It is a test case design method that uses the control structure of the procedural design to derive test cases. Then, when doing the white box testing, we can achieve, that is, we can guarantee all the independent parts within a module have been exercised at least once. Exercise all logical decisions on their true and false sides. It executes all loops at their boundaries and within their operational bounds. Exercise internal data structures to ensure their validity. Then black box testing. This black box testing is also known as behavioral testing. It focuses on the functional requirements of software. It is not an alternative to white box testing because it is finding an incorrect or missing functions, interface errors, errors in data structures or external database access, behavior or performance errors, initialization and termination errors. Next, testing strategies. Testing strategies. So this testing strategies strategy provide a roadmap that describes the steps to be conducted as part of testing. When these steps are planned and then undertaken, and how much effort, time, and resources will be required. Next, we will see the different types of testing. First is unit testing. So, unit testing means focuses verification effort on the smallest unit of software design. Here we are mentioning a smallest unit means when it is an OO project, the smallest unit will be the class. For the non-OO project, the smallest unit will be the modules in the software. So it is this unit test will test all the module interface to ensure the information properly flows in and out to the program. Local data structure to ensure that data stored temporarily maintains its integrity, then boundary conditions and all independent parts and error handling parts too. Then next, once the modules are tested, then we have to do the overall test. For that, we are having integration testing. So in this integration testing, the objective is to take unit tested components which have tested using unit testing and build a program structure that has been dictated by design. This integration testing can be done using two ways. One is Big Bang approach, another one is incremental integration. Big Bang approach means testing the whole model as once, so it is somewhat complicated. Incremental means adding module one by one, either in top down way or in bottom up way. The next one is regression testing. So, as its name says, this is a re-execution of some test. When we are adding module in the integration testing and doing test, the path will be a new path will be generated. New independent path will be generated, but that path would have been already tested using unit testing. So it is a re-execution of some subset of tests that have been already been conducted to ensure that changes have not propagated and invented behavior or additional errors. Next one is smoke testing. Smoke test means when we have till now we have seen only the development part testing. So to test all data files, libraries, reusable modules, and engineered component, the smoke testing is used. So this is minimize the integration risk and quality of the end product improved. Next is system testing. The system testing is done through various testing. One is recovery testing, means this test will focus that the software to fail in a variety of ways and verifies that recovery is properly performed or not. This recovery may be automatic or it may be using machine. Security testing. So security testing is to verify that the protection mechanism built into system will in fact protect it from improper penetration. Next is under system testing we are having two more testers. They are stress test. Stress testing. It executes a system with resources in abnormal quantity, frequency, or volume. For example, generate 10 interrupts per second when 1 or 2 is the average rate. Performance testing. It is designed to test the runtime performance of software within the context of an integrated system to measure resource utilization. Validation testing. This is done through series of black box tests. So reasonable expectations are defined in the SRS document that describes all user visible attributes of the software. This validation test will test which have given in the SRS have been developed properly. Then alpha and beta testing at the end. Acceptance tests are conducted to enable the customer to validate all requirements. Alpha is conducted at the developer site by a customer. The beta is conducted at one or more customer sites by the end users of the software. Then the popular two shades of the software testing. One is validation and one is verification. Verification, this is to check whether product is right or not through white box testing, whether it is doing all the operations right or not. Next is validation, means whether we are doing the right product which is asked by the customers through black box testing. So finally, this software testing provides a verified and validated perfect product to the customers for the end users with easy and understandable interface by conducting standard and systematic testing. So this is my reference. Thank you.